Chupapi muñeño. Chupapi muñeño. Chupapi mu fucking ñeño
What up,
muñeño.
Nilpona? Lovely Nilpona. No, fuck me. There's a lot happening today. All right, I'll do it tomorrow. You'll hold me accountable, holding myself accountable. This is have to. I mean, I have to do it at some point. Let me. What up, hot dog? The hot dog flavor. Water. Reminder to set up song request Spotify, holding self accountable here. Inshallah tomorrow. This is brain rot for no, for the Zoomers. I got this game today. This is what we'll be playing. Dum. How you guys been? I have a bit of news. So it's kind of worth keeping your profile not deactivated on LinkedIn, even if you're kind of not actively job hunting or you've given up hope. As much as I hate the whole site, keeping it up to date with like everything you've done, kind of worth it. Kind of worth it. And I have tried looking for other jobs. Yeah, I mean, me too. I just treat it as a job board at this point. I think LinkedIn Google hates LinkedIn as well, as like a platform, not as a place of work. She's never found a job through LinkedIn, surprisingly. What is this? Oh yeah. But I have most of my jobs are because of LinkedIn. Like the big step up I had from going to like help desk at Checkpoint software, like firewall help desk, to like becoming a security architect was because of LinkedIn. Anyways, someone reached out to me today. We have an exciting opportunity. They say network security manager, but then they're listing out like cybersecurity management skills. If your experience matches, send your CV. And I was like on the shitter. I was like, hey, Jan, welcome. I was on the shitter. And I'm like, okay. I looked for my resume real quick and responded here. The shitter part? I mean, like, being on the shitter is quite exciting as well. You never know what you can get out of the whole experience. And I replied, and then like 10 minutes later, I get a call from the person. I didn't know how big the company was or how far they come. I don't know anything in detail about the company. I did it after this call. And you know, I stated my experience. They had a few questions. And then they asked what my current salary was. I really don't like having to answer that. Like, just ask, go, because I want to lie if you ask me. But I'm also afraid, like, will you like somehow find out one way or another? Because like everything is so centralized. And what's no? uh It's not that amazing. It's just like no salary. Anyways, I gave them my current salary, and they're like, okay, what is your expected? And I told them a 40% extra than what I currently receive, and they're like, okay, that's fine. Like, oh shit, all right. Now I feel like I should have like I maybe I gave a little too low and should have like asked for more. Um, but then like fine, like 2.5. I should have done that as well, but I didn't know. Like it's just it's a very hard like rope balancing act, and the number, and usually like you think of a number, and if they readily agree to that number, you're like, fuck, maybe I should have asked for more. That uh but there's also the case where like you given your, and I've had this happen to me before, where I given my first number and the offer came with like something a lot more than what I asked of them, right? um yeah, and then they're like, okay, I'm gonna see when next interview slot is. And the interview is on Monday, 7:30 p.m. I'll let you guys know Monday after that interview. Probably won't sleep. Mr. Millionaire, what the frick? It's just so far off. Not anymore. Any more subs, bruh? You don't have to sub, but any subs that happen is gonna go towards helping me through law school, because right now it's looking like I'm gonna have to defer it 1 year if I want to comfortably live through doing it.
Yes, well, I'm afraid you were wrong.
Hello, Cass, welcome. So I don't even know how I feel about jumping ship. I'm gonna like I have a lot of questions for them because they're a fintech as well, governed by a different. What's that? Defer means push it 1 more year. So instead of join the 2026 September intake, I joined 2027 September intake. I save up 1 more year of oh, I see you. I see you playing Balatro, Mr. Yan. um yeah. So yeah, I do have like I can't even be liberal with gifting anymore because I really do want to get the fuck out of this country and settle somewhere else. I also learn law. Um and I'm like helping my brother through school. I'm helping my parents get a home. So like right now my net worth is like like $500. Gotta be really careful with my money. Um we'll see. We'll see. I mean, like I'm still making good money from my salary. I just like have to save if I wanna be able to 500 million? No, not dollars. Just have to save to be able to make it through grad school comfortably. No. Who spends money on League? Imagine spending money on League. End goal for doing law. I want to be part of policy making for anything intellectual property, cybersecurity, privacy, AI, and EU is usually in the forefront of these kind of things. If I don't get into like policy making, whatever I gain from doing law, and it's just like a 1 year program. It's not like a 4 year long program where I will be out of the industry for a while and I'll come back rusty. It's a 1 year, very intense program where they cram like how long is law school in the UK? UK law school, I think years. Right, number of, I think it's 4 or 3. 3 year, a 3 year, like LLB into 1 year postgrad diploma, and it qualifies you for like being able to do like barrister work. But I don't really want to do that. Um, and people who do have a decent understanding of how like the legal system work, um, and have like a good understanding of like cybersecurity and like governance in like an organization, and how like the local laws and global laws need to be navigated, it really sells. There are a lot of people who got into cyber just by having a legal background. They don't know anything about freaking VMs and using the shell, but they understand privacy well. They understand um, putting controls in place, so they make good auditors. Yeah, and say down the road, if I want to like explore law further, and I really seem to like it, and I did like it. I in undergrad I did 2 law courses. I did intellectual property. I did intro to Canadian law and learned how the basics of how the Canadian legal system works. And then I did intellectual property law, and that was really fun. Like they also covered like obviously copyright, but they also covered copyleft, open source, how to tell differences between open source licenses, and what differences are, what are the differences between like using MIT or GPL, and the history of how it came to be. Yes, I find it really interesting, and I like to be a part of like whoever makes the policies for this. Yes, Canadian league system. Yes, I was part of the. I have an NA account, and I can play ranked on that. All right, let's begin. Is the game available on now? IT spare. And worst case, like I I do want to get back into academia and be around academics, and be in that like university environment, be able to make new friends on a daily. What category should I go? Should I go software and game dev? Because I'm playing. They don't have this game on Twitch yet. I'll do software and game dev. All right, give me a quick sec. My mouse is sticky. I wonder what happened. Project management game? Maybe. Maybe. Wait, no? What happened? What happened? Whoa. Why doesn't WoW have an 7TV emote? Let's get WoW. WoW in here. I'm going to a snooker tournament tomorrow. It's like billiards, but without the num. Oh, this is perfect. I'm not playing snooker, but there's like a tournament. It's like billiards without the numbers. Do the Crash Bandicoot WoW or this WoW? Oh, this WoW is also classic. Oh, let's do this. Oh, but this is like, whoa. Mm. I don't know how this sport works. All I know is ball go in hole. Right. What's time? Bro, I was on Toggle's Bit stream today, man. That guy's funny. The hell? I've been sleeping. Where? Oh, there. Right. Oh, blue screen of let death. Preparing my environment. All right, let's turn the music down. Let's see what the in-game music has to offer. Select your language. Category is well, software and game dev. Okay. Okay. Select your language. English. Relax, we're just deleting your system. Just kidding. Full screen window. Show focus. Or no need focus. Graphics. High. Ultra. High. These are fine. Input. Control. Audio. I don't hear any music. I don't hear any music. All right, let's see. New game. What should we call our IT department? Head deep part to see 404. 404 difficulty medium. You don't have the experience with computer configuration, computer networks, or the IT industry. We recommend choosing the easy difficulty level. Okay. Tips. Okay. Computer info, additional task difficulty. Shall we go hard? We go easy on ourselves. Okay. Avatar. Ah. The heck? There's no brown man. This is a fake game. This is brown enough. Wow. Fake game. Hello? Oh, minimum 6 character. Oh, I'm so stupid. Heart or pussy. Hey. Ahoy. Did you know RCP is work time recorder? Employees clock in and out using it. Some models also support break tracking and additional features. Your task is to ensure it functions correctly. Damn, okay. Get out of bed, wake up. Wake up! Look around to the left and right. Left and right. Alright. Wasp. Sad. Crouch. Stand up. Sit down at the computer. Look at monitor. What the hell is Mimis? Look left, right. Okay, mouse movement. Open the run application. Control R. The CPA and what? Yeah. Isn't that meme where the more number of monitors, the less important you are in the company? Change network card settings. Open Ethernet properties by right clicking or double clicking it. Go to the property TCP. Okay. Damn. Whoa, don't look at my IP. Change the IP address to 10.x. Why? I can't X. Let's make it 69. 550. Enable DHCP. Wait, I can just enable DHCP here. Here. Get DNS. All good. All good in the hood. But no, I want 69. I'm gonna start using minoxidil again to improve the state of my hair. I never really had a proper routine, and now I've made using salicylic acid and niacinamide, and my breakout stopped. My face is clearer. I thought, why not add that to my routine? Improve the state of my hair. Okay. The default gateway ends with 1. Yeah. So make sure use different file number. Yeah. DNS automatic. Let's use Cloudflare. I can't change. No. Alright. Configure network addressing on any computer. Search the web for a job offer that interests Jobly. Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I playing this game? Right. Voxelcraft. Wait. Generating Oh shit. Is it? Okay, what do I do? Oh. That's it. Let's dig down. Yeah, I got it recently. I want to play that as well. Looks sick. Wait, what can you do in Voxelcraft? That's it? Alright, let's find a Yob. Yobly. Team Pixel Red. Damn it. Advertise, find thousands of possibilities. Show offer. The highest paying job. Volunteering. Junior, mid. Senior. specialist. Whoa, look at this junior job making more than everyone else. HR specialist. Fuck. This is painful, man. This is filter? Oh shit. Alright. Machine operator. Auditor. Auditor making good money. Marketing automation. Midwife. Damn. Right. What shall we do? Copywriter. No Indian job is gonna pay this much. This technical subjects teacher had the alien face. Oh my god. Secretary AI creators. Why does AI creator looking for a road worker? IT technology, nothing. Marketing. Education. Healthcare. Technology. Truck driver. Pay, finance and accounting. Okay. Human resources specialist. What do I do first? Let's do auditor. You agree to processing of personal data for the purpose of applying for a position. Okay. Create and say administration, HR specialist. Okay, I applied 2 jobs. Give me an offer. Close browser. Okay. Play the game Voxel Craft. Yeah. Look at TV, right? How do I leave? F or E. E. I don't understand the E meme. Oof. What the heck? Oh, but he has a whole industrial grade printer. This man fixes printers. The hell? How can I afford all of this without a job? A nice place. This is where it's like to be hot dog flavor water. Okay, look at TV. Watch TV. Turn on TV. IT on Steam. Okay. Pixel Team Red on YT. Okay. Linked. Show offers. Where are the offers? Wait, what? Jobly? Check the IT category. Oh. Junior IT service. Young, talented IT specialist. What the heck? I feel like hot dog flavor water getting my first IT job. So exciting. Watch out, world. Check your email. You're not allowed to leave the school project. Yeah. Featured on the IGN. By the way, this, okay, you can't leave until 9:40. Whoa, what the heck? Is this like a what time? Okay, 2 to 9. All right. First job in IT. This is great experience, or maybe not. We'll see. But knowing where things are in the company, open the map. Okay. Wait, what? You know how do I hold down? Find the locker on the map located in storage area. Where's the locker? Is that storage? How do I check my email? Don't have. Oh shit. Already. Look, I work. That looks like school project. Unfortunately, we'll be missing each other at work. I want to pass on a few important things. Pay attention to SLA. Holy moly, notification fatigue. You need to close tasks on time. These are internal repairs, but unfortunately, headquarters is keeping an eye on it. This morning, I had 2 cases of computer failures where a blue screen appeared with the message driver corrupted. Holy fuck. The issue occurred when launching random apps or files. I managed to fix it. Interestingly, it wasn't a driver issue, but rather a BIOS setting. The option control IO MMU pre-boot behavior needs to be set to true. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to fully diagnose why this happens. Good luck on your first day. After all, someone has to replace me. Okay. Wait. You're important. Wait. Oh. Oh. No. Last day at work. Authentication. Oh, too far. Oh, guys, don't look. Don't look at my 2-factor. PDF. Virus Plus. All available. Okay. Act. Pay app. Katovis. Login. Oh, sheet. All right. I need to connect to the Wi-Fi. But how do you work? How did my email work the initial time? Now I don't have access to anything. Damn it. Alright, I'll figure it out. Storage area. Okay, which one? Oh. Okay. Foodora today is snowing. What's that? Oh, did you sell your thing? Or MacBook. Uber Eats in the EU. Interesting. Damn, so you're the millionaire. Okay, wait. I don't have access to the network. What's the Wi-Fi password? Holy shit, why am I sneezing so much? Why am I the only one in the office? Yeah, hot dog flavor water is a millionaire. Wi-Fi password. Oh, logged in for me. Ethernet, damn it. I found the locker. Okay, the game broken. It is early access also. What's the $1 million idea? Let's hear it. Maybe this is not the one. What locker? Fair hair? Locker. 3-inch hot dogs. What is... Okay. End of the day, you must put away all the items you have and you can hit. In the locker, you can also store things you don't need at the moment. Okay. Those are some like above average hot dogs. Alright, head to the IT room. You configure for things. Okay. Go to the IT room. HR room. Yeah. IT room's gonna look like a war zone. I am pleasantly surprised. This looks nothing like what the IT crowd said it's gonna look like. Office, you're in charge here, but only on the second shift. Senior colleague takes the morning since that's when most of the failures happen here, and he has the experience while you're just a rook. What? What do you use use the hot dog for? Hot dog with flavor water. The network. Go to settings and to Wi-Fi tab. Settings, Wi-Fi. Select continue. Okay. Beep. Disabled certificate. Okay. User. RT123. Oh wait. Oh, I can't tab. Okay. I didn't see the password. That was not the password. Why does Jan have a different kappa and Nilpan has a different kappa? What? Oh. The pack address. The heck is a pack address? Basic. So, are there leaves? No leaves. Oh yeah. Can I get debug mode enabled? No. Poland. How to connect to Wi-Fi? Yeah. Enter. Oh wait, no. Bottom meow. With VPN without you won't be able to log into the VPN key. Okay. Nice to meet you. I'm excited we had new IT specialist. Milner from the HR department. Front time I might need your help. You might find me 101. Be sure to remember that. For now, you'll be working in second shift as some tasks need to be completed when employees are not around. But don't worry, this may change in the future. I also have a PDF file for you. It contains system installation instructions. It might come in handy. Remember, most procedures are stored in internal wiki. To access it, you need to be connected via a VPN called Fastco One Connect. Okay. My name is Jack. As your CEO, I'm pleased to welcome you to our team. Your contribution will be essential to our success. I want to emphasize the importance of delivering high quality work and completing all assigned tasks. Your efforts will be recognized and have opportunity to earn reputation points based on your performance. However, please be aware that sharing computers with other employees is strictly prohibited and may result in disciplinary action. As you're new to the team, I can really take advantage of available resources, including internet. Follow procedures established by your predecessors. Ensure a smooth transition. Exciting mountain trip invitation. Whoa. We want a moment to check how are you feeling, if there's anything in your mind. Don't hesitate to share. Now I have something in 42 days. They're organizing a mountain trip. We'd love for you to join. It'll be fantastic opportunity to relax, enjoy nature, and spend quality time together. Okay. Okay, this is now people thanking about this. Why only 42 days to decide? A trip like this requires planning, and it would be much better if we had time to prepare. Some of us need to arrange schedules, book accommodations, even figure out travel logistics. Milner seems like he's fun at parties. All right. Due to lack of funds in IT department's account, I'm topping up the account with 1,000. Leaves this money to. Okay. I also request the bank to reset the pin 0000. Alright. You're welcome to bring in family members. Just make sure to know we can arrange after timing for you because that was the best available date from the travel agency. You understand short notice. I hope you can still join us. Okay. I'm caught up. I got jobs. Oh, I can job hop. Alright. Free perfume cosmetics. Account verification failed. Alright. Super beneficial account. Virus Plus. Current monthly expenses 25,000. Okay. Enough tablet. What do I do? Access to the network. That's already a big plus. Go to your computer. You'll find at the end of the IT room. Sit down and okay. Just a regular workstation like others. Also serves as a server. It's turned off. Some parts of the company systems stop working. Take care, Neopana. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging. Oh, I have direct access to IT manager account. Our successful services has been successfully started. Okay. Turn on the computer and log in. Yeah. Open the browser and go to wiki storage. You can see. All right, see you. Have a enjoy your weekend. Good to connect with family. I need VPN. Have fun, man. Take care. Yeah, on Monday Eve, I guess I'll be on after my interview. Bis. Let's go and connect. Connected? Alright. Oh. I'm pressing tablet. Oh, I need to step away. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Reopen the browser and go to wiki storage. I have access to data from the entire company, which has several branches in different countries. Check the procedures. Okay. Damn, I wish my company was disorganized. Download any file. Holy sh! Show them this game? Yeah, I was like, look at the governance in this game, guys. Look at these. What the heck is Mimesis? Alright. Downloads. Oh, there's no PDF. Left click. Wait, left click. What? No. Notepad. Wait. I didn't expect it to be this real, man. My okay. Search for other apps and games. Okay. Voxelcraft, Coding Labs, DinoGo. Create desktop shortcut. Why? Alright. How do I create desktop shortcut? I go to App Store. Okay. Yeah, a lot of knowledge using forum help or directly from my internal. Okay. Open mail and check the task. Set my wallpaper and system colors to something orange. I really like that color. I've had HR come to me and say like, can you like show me if there's a workaround to like not display the company logo on the wallpaper? I really don't like. I like, no, that's enforced by the MDM. Like, but yeah, is there a way to like bypass it? Like, no. And this is HR. Okay, set my wallpaper and system colors to. I really like that color. All right. Critical incidents are events that require immediate intervention and repair. Usually, SLA is 4 to 6. In critical incident, you may also encounter tasks with high, medium, or low priority, as well as surface requests. So, in order to not exceed the time we have to resolve a task. If you exceed the time, the reward for completing the task will be reduced by. Okay. However, if you don't complete the task before the end of the shift, when it's already overdue or 1 hour remains to finish, you'll receive a penalty. There's a function key to open the task window. Problem description, device owner, IP, location, remaining time. Okay. Word penalty. Also get help if you get lost. Click on the yellow light bulb in the upper right corner. Find the computer from the ticket on the map when you hover. Okay. So I guess let us warehouse Jacob's computer. Bedroom. Done. Done. Okay. Then what? Is it not orange? Oh. Nice. Mark as done. Button during wallpaper. The only thing you'll be doing, go to your computer, open the browser. Navigate to this address. What's going on there? Like, not open new tabs. That this device can connect. Okay, office printer, network devices, cameras, and more. Find default password for the router. If you already know it, just type it in. Where's forum help? Okay. Admin. Okay. You can see there's several tabs here. Router in our company, SD-WAN, it has two connectors, one's a fixed line, ISP, and one is an LTE. Oh, nice fallback. The router switches to LTE in case of issues with the fixed line. Okay. Give me a quick sec. Okay. Further changing provider, the router is only working on LTE. Coming days, this will change. A new provider will appear. You'll be informed about this by email. What? Network sockets on the wall. Oh. Okay. Connect USB device to computer. Oh, why did I collect? Okay, that's the function. In preview inventory, you don't have. Okay. And use a new flash drive. Luckily, we have one. It's lying on the first desk in the IT room. Connect. Put the dongle in. Okay. Use computer. File Explorer. Empty. Bootable USB with an OS. Only interaction you can perform, walk on over to the rack cabinet, IT room, press the function. Okay. I don't want to see that rack. As you can see here, you can also change connections between devices and the switch. There should be an order in the company. I hope you keep it. Okay. Another ticket just came in. Go to mail, check what broke this time. Remember forum help and the internal wiki, a huge source of knowledge and find everything you need. Recently even saw a post about calculating subnet mask from binary code. What? Oh my god. Am I from Sri Lanka? In tag it says South Asian. Yeah, I mean, I'm half Sri Lankan. Pleased to meet you, sourced and sold. Right? If I pronounced that correctly. Interesting you guessed Sri Lanka. Yes, it's South Asian. Ugh. But yeah, I'm half Sri Lankan, half Indian by ethnicity, I guess. I have a Sri Lankan passport. I've been there for vacations. I haven't really lived there. There's About Me below stream. Oh, right. You're right. I forgot about that. I had to change that. I don't know if I'm happy with how it is right now. We'll see. All right. What happened? What am I supposed to do? Why is the new tasks not showing? Oh, tasks. Okay. Oh no. Notice a different date on RCP than when it's probably nothing serious, but can you verify it? Okay. I think I broke the computer. I can't enter the image folder. Please unlock it and create new folder name. General way. Can't he do that himself? Computer crashed. It went straight to blue screen. Now it won't start. They were kind of laggy. Could this be related driver hardware virtualization thing I saw in the BIOS? Can you check it? What is this port? Okay. DHCP range on the switch. Okay. Protection against cyber. I don't know much about this. Someone has to take care. I thought of you. I know you're new, but I believe you can handle it. I get so irritated when someone's like, look at this email. I'm like, yeah, what about it? It's like, it's suspicious, right? I'm like, yeah. I sent security awareness emails about being able to navigate it. It's like, okay, what do I do about it? I'm like, nothing. You did a good job identifying that it's a spam. It's a phishing email. Yeah, like ignore it. And then like, yeah, but like people are gonna fall for it. I'm like, yeah, that's why I send the security awareness email. Like, yeah, and what happens if they fall for it? I was like, then they gotta come to me, and I will, reset their credentials. Then like, yeah, but then how do you stop it? I was like, you can forward it to security at my company, and maybe I can set up a rule that can detect against like similar patterns, but like best you can do is just be aware of it and not give into it. I mean, it's like, yeah, but like these hackers, they're trying to like get our people can fall into trap, and then they go into different stories about like how they know that someone like, I'm like, yeah, this stuff happens. What do I do first? What are overwhelming first aid? Critical incompatible virtualization setting. Ava Garcia. Yeah, I'm glad that it like triages for me. Map. Wait, tasks. Office 104. There it is. Oh. How do I do F2? No. Back. No. Inner setup. No. F12. Wait. Something of virtualization, right? That they want to maybe have a look at. One second. Start computer in safe mode. Okay. Okay. Check the event log. How do I check the event log? Damn it, I want job hop already. No. How do I check the event log? Damn it. Yeah, I'll be back. Wait, this can't be this stupid. Oh. How do I check the event log? No. Um. Oh, okay. Eventweaver.msc. Okay, the same Windows command. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba. Something happened with my phone. When I plug in a USB device to power it, this like the cable is too hot. And I tried different cables. App security system kernel. Okay. Repair the computer. Okay, let's see why this is happening. I can't use the browser from here. Computer VTD. Okay. Might have been enabled. Okay, so we'll disable that. Right? Yeah. Um, 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 why did it take me to boot menu? I just wait it out. Oh, nice. DHCP range on switch address pool 132.244. Admin. Okay. 132, 244. Changed. Okay. Wrong date on RCP. Okay. What's the RCP IP? 241 Whoop. The hell? I guess I need to go to the RCP. All right. One connected. Oh, it's 1 day ahead. Let's restart it. Nope. Connected. Maybe. The white bars are notifications. Okay. Configure network address in a standard 241, 245. Okay. Okay. With internet access. I can't access it. What happened? Does forum work? Yeah, so oh, not private. Never mind, I'm stupid. The password admin Vanquish Paprot 123. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's go, man. Phew. Bro, you shouldn't have said the number. Because it was so easy to like find out where you were after. What is this cogsec? Meh. But I'm glad, I'm happy for you, man. What a relief. Yeah, it's a big ass corporal. What a relief. But I found it funny how like the others think it, but I'm like, cause I got like, I have that interview coming up and I see their side of the story, but I feel like they don't understand the circumstances I'm in. And it's very different working at like in a startup environment where you have your hands everywhere compared to being like a replaceable cog in a FANG machine. Yeah. Like it would be really hard for me to counter offer in a bigger company like that. But when like in my position, it's very different. Much smaller company, you know, there's no documentation. I am the documentation. A lot of people, like, if you want to know something, you know, you point towards that person knows where thing is or will point you in the right direction. It's not like here's our centralized SharePoint that has everything. Even the guy that like the CEO tried to kick out of the company, it took a while to kick him out because we had to strategically like get access to all of the different systems like CCTV, have zero leverage. Boss didn't have any leverage. Oof, minuscule amount of leverage. Yeah, so my boss has probably the most leverage. Even when he got hired, the CEO had a talk with him and he's like, so how long are you going to be working with me? Then my boss is like, you know, as long as things are good. He's like, oh, few, because like he has like major trust issues. And when it's a startup and you have your hands everywhere, and especially like you being the CEO don't know the technical know-how. You're just like doing strategy and negotiating. Hard to explain. My shift is ending. Oh damn, I should have paused. Vanquish port, but I'm very happy. I'm glad. I'm like overall it's quite sad that so many people are being laid off. What the fuck? VANQUISH PAPROT 1 2 3. Date and time. Use local time. Yeah. Also like what was scaring me, because it'll be build your own AI startup. Man, the state of like the whole like AI startup thing. You saw that Chad IDE? What the fuck is YC thinking funding things like that, huh? Like you can put money towards things that would be a net good for society, but you're just yeah. Okay, is it fixed now? Oh yeah. Messages in the antivirus. My shift is done. All right, I'll focus on those other tasks tomorrow. This game is for the unemployed, sadly. It's too real. It's too real. How do I swipe? There's a locker room. Yeah, folding at home. You can actually cure cancer, not just hallucinate. Oh yeah. Didn't like how much money did it take to map out the human genome for CRISPR? It didn't take as much as like all of these um Sora video and return your items. I don't have any items. Oh wait. No test today. Anti-theft gates. End your day. Click E. E. Damn it. Oh. How do I? I'm pressing E. A few, man. I'm really happy that you're not gonna be dealing with that bullshit. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Let's go over it now again. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Who is Bluebeard? Supposed to play with Dan Whale today. What happened? He said he'd be down to play some ESO. Um, okay, with occasionally. Oh, it's interesting how like that Tarkov game. I thought it was when they released it recently. I was like, wait, wasn't this game out for a while? It was in early access forever, and when it was in early access, it was pricey. Still is pricey. Right, being in beta. Beta. Right. What music we feeling? What music? Okay. Want to understand everything that's happening here. Derived debug. The fuck? You know Fleetwood? Oh, yes. Auto implementation of that trait. What? Automatic implemented the debug trait. Okay. Code in it, and I am afraid of furries. Yeah. Line by line, I would like to understand it to be one with the furry. All right, code walkthrough. Tells Rust to automatically generate a debug implementation for error code. That means you can print. Okay. What is it? So did I deep? Yeah, but like trust issues, Nightshade, dude. So you have to put this in to explicitly be able to print ln. Damn. um. Whoa, what's that? Ear and flip. Enum error code. What is that? Where is that? Okay. Define a new error code enums that to represent multiple possible states. One variant represents. Okay. Means in a real project you add more error types. Okay. So you bring in that error code implementation. Okay. Type master base. Damn NSD. Yeah. What up defines? Yeah. This is all to understand. How to unwrap and why unwrap. Thigh highs. Oh no. How are you? Defies. It's cooking, good looking. Depends when it's raining. It's a little too loud. 1 sec. Furry costume, good. Furry Ben. Have you not seen my Twitter profile picture? I'm alright. Alright, all over the place. I got a little contacted on LinkedIn by another company that's possibly trying to poach me. So the interview's on Monday, and we'll see how that goes. And right now, I'm trying to maximize how much money I can make in 1 year. I don't really care about the environment I'm going to be in. Ads, by the way. So so like I'm usually like work environment's going to be a big factor. If they're going to allow me to. Okay, hotline. But big selling factor is they're going to allow me to like work decently from home because I can't be asked to go to the office 5 days a week. Yeah, what happened to streams? 15 seconds. You want it so bad, just oh, Tokyo. You're still gonna do? Are you still considering live streaming, IRL streaming that? You said you wanted to, right? Damn it! I had to cut this little thing that's bothering. Back. You'll be doing that? Ooh, it'll be fun. You're gonna be the next S-Fand. S-Fan, bro, I've been watching S-Fan a lot more lately, and man, he's such good vibes. Monocron lives in Japan. He could meet him. I wonder what he's up to. He's kind of like fallen off the face of the earth. Something happened, and he said he like kind of messaged me saying like a lot's changed, and he'll update when he can. That's it. I don't know what happened. All right. Nice. All right. Manual implementation of the display trait. Right. Everything has to be explicitly said in Rust, eh? Okay. Format at self and self f mu and mu. Okay. Help. Required method for display. It takes the current value and formats it. Okay. Match self. If it's error size exceeded, it writes error size exceeded into the formatter. So if you print it with, you'll see that string. Okay. Derive deep. You can't derive this if it still irks you. Still can't wrap my head around derive. Okay, again, auto generates debug so you can print the struct easily. I really need to get back into building stuff and learning. Struct feature handler. Okay. Int 8-bit int, no size set. Why do you have to do this? Wait, Defias, you know Rust? This setting the size? Oh wait, never mind. You define it. You find it as a structure here. But in a while, things look a bit foreign. The feature might not have a defined size. Okay. You guys are like seeing my full stupidity on display. Putting it together. Snippet sets up an error type. Okay. A display okay. Looks scaffolding for a bigger program. You'd later add logic. If feature size exceeds the limit, and then return size exceeded. All right. Let's run it. Doing something with feature generated. So you defined fetch feature, wait, fetch feature match. Are these like inbuilt to Rust, like methods? Or did you define, oh, you defined it down here. Why do you define it down here? It's painful. All right. Wait, is this how like it works? Is this how the standard is you define all of this below? This movie doesn't okay. Okay. It doesn't matter. So then like you gotta put it on top. Fine, different file. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. Result error code unwrapping potential erroring function. Let feed generate features input volume unwrap. Doing something with feature generated. Unwrap. Why does it say features generated? Wait, I guess there's a generate features. Yeah, okay. Match size. What the heck is this? The fuck is this language, man? Zero. What is 0.3? Pass size between 0 and 3. It does that. Okay. Interesting. Or something. Okay. Hmm. Bit zero. Oh, interesting. Okay. So unwrap generate features input volume unwrap. Okay. Match checks to see if left equals right, correct? No? Wait, no, you just put 2. What does match do? Doing something. Unwrap doing something. What is it? Find 0, 1, 2, or 3. is fine when size is 0, 1, or 2, 3 is where it becomes a problem. Match is like a switch. Okay. Two commented lines are the problem. This panics. Okay. Fetch features unwrap. Let generate features input volume dot unwrap back to input volume. It's 0 to 3. Okay. Fetch features match. Unwrap is an error value. Doing something with feature. Handle error. Okay, and if unwrap is 4, is that error? But you don't get the error. Software be back. Sounds good. Interesting. You don't love me now. You won't never love me again. Features generated. And the syntax is screwing with my head. Okay, now match acting as unwrap. Okay, feet is feet. Error panic, match unwrap, panicking instead of handling error. Doing something with feature. Okay. Instead of handling error. Interesting. Handler fetch feature match. Where's that? Oh, okay. Doing something with feature error, doing something to handle error. Oh. Keep us together. I do if some well okayer. If let some well, if that makes any sense to you. Let some well okay. Wasn't this done? Oh, all at once. He said it separately. Right, right. What is underscore? If I let some well, okay. It's in something. Okay. Input value, is there a way to refer to the input value? Input volume. Look, can I just say these? Would that work? Fetch feature unwrap. Okay. Ignore it. It's okay. Like I'm going to like 100 from not knowing anything about Rust. I did vibe code a Rust thingy though, but like it was fully like me and Gemini CLI vibing. Yeah, what do we do? What do we do? And bonk. And show NSD you can write better Rust. Really well done. Great place to start. Rust is trending. Like, was it Streisand effect or it's getting a lot of negative press, so I feel like this is the perfect time to get into Rust book. Let's do it. Why not? Let's learn some Rust. Oh damn. Dr. K is interviewing Jason Lewin. Is that how you spell Thigh? Thigh. Alright. The Rust book. Solve Rustling to get a better understanding of the syntax? What's that? The Rust book. Is this it? It's on the main Rust Lang site. This thing? Yeah. Right. Where's I'll be back? Probably better to get through all. Nice. All right. HTML format and offline installations of Rust made. Oh, you can have it offline. I like it when they have those offline books that you can run with the server, like locally run server. That way I can have it running while on a flight. About empowerment. Empower you to reach farther, or you can reach around to program with confidence in a wide variety of domains than you did before. Systems level work, low level details, memory management, data representation, concurrency. As arcane, accessible only to a select few who have devoted the necessary. What's going on? Why is my mom messaging me? Oh, this food. And she's like, eat now. Eh, I'll eat later. Okay, I'm not really that hungry. Practice it, do it with caution, lest their code be open to exploits, crashes, or corruption. Rust breaks down these barriers by eliminating the old pitfalls and providing friendly, polished set of tools to help you along the way. Programmers who need to dip down into lower level control can do so with Rust without taking on customary risk of crashes or security holes. Without having to learn the fine points of a fickle toolchain, better yet, the language is designed to guide you naturally towards reliable code that is efficient in terms of speed and memory usage. Programmers who are already working with low level code can use Rust to raise their ambitions. For example, introducing parallelism in Rust is a relatively low risk operation. The compiler will catch classical mistakes for you, and you can tackle more aggressive optimizations in your code with the confidence that you won't accidentally introduce crashes or vulnerability. Ah! But Rust isn't limited to low-level systems. Programming is expressive and ergonomic enough to make CLI apps, web service, many other kind of code quite pleasant to write. You'll find simple examples with both later in the book. Working with Rust allows you to build skills that transfer from one domain to another. You can learn Rust by writing a web app, then apply those same skills to target your pie. This book fully embraces the potential of Rust to empower its users. It's friendly and approachable text to help you level up not just your knowledge of Rust, but also to reach confidence as a programmer in general. So dive in. Welcome to the Rust community. What a wonderful welcome to the Rust community. Okay. Ideal for many little teams of developers. Okay. The code, subtle bugs, expensive testing, careful code review, gatekeeper role, refusing to compile code with elusive bugs, introducing concurrency bugs by working alongside the compiler. Team can spend their time focusing on programs logic rather than chasing down bugs. Rust also brings contemporary developer tools. Cargo is a package manager, right? Or dependency manager and build tool, makes adding, compiling, managing dependency painless and consistent across the ecosystem. Formatting tool, okay. Rust Analyzer. What does this do? IDE integration of code completion and inline error message. By using these and other tools in the Rust ecosystem, devs can be productive while writing systems level code. Students, okay, concepts. Many have learned about topics like operating system development. Welcoming and happy to answer stupid student questions. Efforts such as this book wants to make systems concept more accessible to more people, especially those new. All right. All right. Use Rust in prod for variety tasks. CLI, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right. How quickly can run and speed at which? Okay. Okay. Hopes to support many other users as well. Okay. Okay. How to use this book? In sequence, front to back, later chapters build on concepts in earlier chapters. All right. Gonna be a journey. Find two kinds of chapters: concept chapters and project chapters. In concept chapters, you learn about an aspect of Rust. Okay. And prior, you build small okay. Applying what you've learned. 2, 12, and 21 are project chapters. The rest are concept chapters. 1, how to install Hello World, how to use cargo, build tool. 2, introduction to writing a program in Rust, number guessing game. Down to installation. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Wait. Code does not compile. Code panics. Code does not produce desired behavior. All right. Read that. Read what? Read the above. Okay. Their concept chapters. Hands-on intro to writing a program in Rust, having you build up a number, add in a minute. Here we cover concept at a high level. Want to get your hands dirty? 2 is the place for that. 3 covers Rust features. Yeah. Okay. That are similar to other program languages. You learn about ownership. Meticulous learner prefers to learn every detail before moving on. You might want to skip chapter 2 and go to 3, returning to 2 if you'd like to work on a project applying the details you learned. Structs and methods: 6 enums, match expressions, and if let control flow construct. You'll use structs and enums to make custom types in Rust. In chapter 7, you'll learn about Rust module system and about privacy rules for organizing your code and its public application API. Okay. Common data collection data structures that the standard library provides: vectors, strings, and hash maps. Explores error handling philosophy and techniques, generics, traits, and lifestyles. I don't understand what a trait is, which gives you the power to define code that applies to multiple types. 11 is about testing, which even with Rust safety guarantees is necessary to ensure your program's logic is correct. In 12, we build our own implementation of a subset from the grep that searches for text within files. Neat. Okay, for this we use many concepts we discussed in previous chapter. Explores closures and iterators, features of Rust that came from functional programming languages. 14, we'll examine cargo. More depth, talk about best practices. Okay, 15, smart pointers. Okay. We'll walk through different models of concurrent programming and talk about how Rust helps you program in multiple threads fearlessly. Build on that by exploring async and await syntax along with tasks, futures, and streams, and lightweight concurrency model they enable. 18, how idioms compare to object-oriented programming principles you might be familiar with. 19, reference on patterns and pattern matching. 20, contains a smorgasbord, the frick, of advanced topics of interest, including unsafe Rust macros about lifetime traits, types, functions. A complete project will implement a low-level multi-threaded web server. Neat. Finally, some appendices contain useful information about the language in a more reference-like format. A covers Rust keywords, B, Rust operators and symbols, C, derivable traits provided by the standard library, D, okay, fuck the appendices, we'll figure it out. No wrong way, okay. Read error messages, okay. They all look the same to me. They should be a better way. Okay, does not compile. This code panics. Okay, this guy's like freaking out, so he's panicking. Question mark. Like, why is this not compiling? Hand raised. Does not produce desired behavior. Source code from can be found on GitHub. It's getting started. All right. Do we do it on Windows? Ah, let's go to the server. What's the IP? Hello, Waleed. Welcome in. Tell me why. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Do 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 do. You download the Rust binary.
Hello, how are you? I am under the
I'm under the
water.
water.
Please help me. Here too much raining.
Let's see. Can I not install it with apt? Apt. Put fuck. Wait, what's the difference between what you gave and me following this? Rust up, a command for managing Rust versions. Oh, okay. I see. It's the same. Great. You start your current shell. Whoop. We're starting a movement. A Rust Revolution. Also need a linker. A program that Rust uses to join its compiled outputs into one file. What? Get linker errors, you should install a C compiler to typically include a linker. I should have build essentials, right? $4K WD-40. Yes. Do I have it? I have it. Man, I haven't updated this server in a hot minute. Let's see. Proof. Ay, ay, ay. I'll deal with that later. All right. Okay. Nice. Local copy of the documentation you can read online. Nice. No assumption about what tools you use to author Rust. Any text editor have built-in support for Rust. Rust Rover. Helix. No. Configuring NeoVim is going to be a pain, man. I haven't even gotten to that yet. Right now, like I just use the default Omarchy. Helix comes with nice defaults. Just raw dog with normal V. Okay, raw dog normal NeoVim. Okay, I have NVim installed. NVim. Right, I do have NVim installed. Okay. Okay. I use LazyVim now. So much easier to config. 30 minutes max installing on machine. Okay. LazyVim is what they use in Omarchy as well. Little customized, but decent defaults. All right. Pre-configured. Right. In several examples, we will use Rust. The text is clear, right? For y'all? To work through those examples, we will either need to have an internet connection or to have downloaded those dependencies. To download dependent ahead of time, you can get the money. Get the money. Hello world. Damn it. One second. No. Wait, bash RC, right? Hello. Shadow dropped Total Chaos and announced Silent Hill Composer collab. What the frick is that? What's that? Oh. Survival horror experience that darkens the fragile space between truth and madness. Did you get it? You did. I don't see. Oh, wait. What is Silent Hill Composer? Oh, wait. So the composer for Silent Hill, the music composer, is doing Total Chaos, you're saying? Damn, son. To mod this game is based off? Interesting. How you been? Reimagining of that. Looks neat. Reza, have you played this game? What's the name? Where is it? Where is it? Half Sword. You need to check this out. The demo offers a lot. It's so funny. One sec. Let me turn this music down. Let me open. Oh, I need to open this in Edge. It's like getting over it, kind of. Um, and the music is kind of quite banging. But it's very intensive, like on resources. For full release. Is this in development hell? This is really? Oh shit. Yeah, highly recommend. The demo offers a lot. Mute Edge. All right, back to Rust. Back to Fleetwood. Um. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is Tree Sitter? Tree Sitter comes default? Oh, no, no, no. Shreyas made me install stuff when I said this back in the day. It's okay. Nice. Runs every executable first line declares function named main. It's funny how I played like 20 seconds of of like whatever the hell hot dog flavor water gave me yesterday with that launchpad thing. And that like triggered like some DMCA on YouTube. And I watched like a whole documentary by some smaller channel. That didn't trigger anything. I am hungry. I'm gonna take a quick break. You guys got anything interesting I should watch while we eat? See what the recommendations are telling. Holy moly, I want to listen to this. Yeah. I had to watch this later. What is this? What's that channel that does like this? Let's watch a video on ARPGs, right? No, not ARP. Fuck. There's a word for it. They're like IRL games that are very well thought out. People don't know that they're like being in a game. Machino Machine 24/7 streams. I played Clover Pit yesterday, Laser. On my first round, I got all the way to 6 and I died at 7. No, not Matrix. ARGs. ARG. ARG. How do I? Right? ARG. Into scientific stuff. Alternate reality game. Yeah, I'm down. You tell me. Alternate reality games iceberg. We can watch a video on ARGs, or if you have something interesting, shoot it. I'm gonna do a very long stream today. It is the weekend. There was an ARG hidden in a Kanye West linked to some sort of cult. Hodl? Hodling. Interesting. Kanye Quest 30 way. What? Oh. The Paint Explainer. What dying on every planet would be like? Worst cave deaths ever. Every political ideology. This sounds interesting. What's some of these? How every cartel boss died. Holy moly. What's the longest? Can I not sort by longest? No. Every major human mistake that changed history forever. Let's get like every level of hell. Watch the North Korea rules. Okay. All right. No. In fact, Mr. Nightshade dude, we are doubling down. We're doubling down. The challenge has been accepted. But for now, I'm going to eat and I want to watch something. Taking a quick break, and we're going to watch. Yes. I'm going to do a real long stream today. Let's turn the music down. And let's start. I'll go prepare the food. And I'll be hearing in the background.
After Kim Il-sung's death in 1994, a law was passed requiring every household in the country to hang the portraits of the Kim family high up on the main wall of the home, which was often in the living room, centered and with no other decorations on that same wall. The portraits need to be kept portrait, display, and protection. After Kim Il-sung's death in 1994, a law was passed requiring every household in the country to hang the portraits of the Kim family high up on the main wall of the home, which was often in the living room, centered and with no other decorations on that same wall. The portraits need to be kept clean and are regularly inspected by the authorities, with punishments for failure to do so, ranging from strong warnings to imprisonment or even a forced labor camp. The portraits are placed in a high place because they look down upon the rest of the household, and they must be protected in the event of emergencies over any other personal belongings, like in a fire or a flood. There were cases where parents were praised by the media for leaving their kids in house fires and floods in order to save the portraits instead. This weird law was probably taken from Stalin's and Mao Zedong's own portrait laws, even though North Korea has far more portraits than they did. 3 generations punishment rule. Also known as the association system, this rule isn't actually a formal law, but is instead an internal Workers' Party rule established when North Korea was founded in 1948. According to this rule, punishment for some of your crimes can be passed.
This guy's so straight to the point. He just like starts the video with no intro.
On
My
to the
bad.
next 3 generations. It was made as a deterrent to instill fear in
Better?
anyone wanting to run away, since they will either have to bring their whole family, making travel and stealth nearly impossible, or doom the next 3 generations of their family to life in prison or a forced labor camp. There, they cannot question their imprisonment, or they risk execution. Official events. Soldiers, citizens, and politicians are expected to applaud enthusiastically for as long as several minutes on end during official events, and those who fall asleep at their post or when attending official events are subject to severe punishments and even executions, such as in 2016 when North Korea's Vice Premier for Education, Kim Yong-jin, exhibited poor posture and fell asleep during a meeting presided over by Kim Jong-un. He was executed in July of 2016, being labeled an anti-party, anti-revolutionary agitator. Forced and unquestioned loyalty. The government assesses a citizen's behavior by looking at their family's background, personal behavior, and political loyalty with a system called Sungbun, which uses 3 main classes with
Sungbun.
about 50 subclasses, all of which have influence on a citizen's
World of
access to
Warcraft out
education,
there.
their employment opportunities, and even food distribution. There are targeted tests that normally happen among high-ranking officials and passive tests that happen periodically throughout a citizen's life. Those deemed disloyal through these tests, whether it be speaking against the government, defying orders, engaging in any acts of protest, not using titles when speaking of political leaders, or even through suspected thoughts of treason called thought crimes, are executed by firing squad, anti-Western attire laws. In the year 1945,
Interesting.
denim jeans, especially blue ones, were banned since they said they were too American, and
Too
any other
American.
Western-themed clothing, such as leather jackets or other flashy articles of clothing, are seen as cultural
So you
contamination
wear like
and
a
are either
suit.
discouraged
Are you
or
like too
outright
British
banned.
or
This
something?
law has evolved over time, with a ban on skinny jeans and body
Skinny jeans.
modifications, like piercings, introduced in May 2021, and a prohibition on women wearing shorts implemented in August 2023 as part of an effort to preserve traditional values. A government-employed fashion police was established to monitor and enforce the
Whoa.
dress code, with the authority to reprimand, imprison, or even execute those who commit fashion crimes. Sacred
Damn.
days. Starting on July 8, 1994, the anniversary of Kim Il-sung's death, and December 17, 2011, the anniversary of Kim Jong-il's death,
They hate
mourning
us
periods were
because they
instituted.
ain't us.
Kim Il-sung's first mourning period lasted 3 years, during which singing, drinking, and
3
dancing were
years of
prohibited.
mourning.
For Kim Jong-il's death, a 100-day mourning period was implemented with similar rules, but it also banned entertainment and expressions of joy. Crying aloud was forbidden, even if a family member died, as it was considered disrespectful to the
Wait,
leader's
what?
deaths. On the 10th anniversary of Kim
The fuck?
prohibited. For Kim Jong-il's death, a 100-day mourning period was implemented with similar rules, but it also banned entertainment and expressions of joy. Crying aloud was
There's
forbidden,
no happiness
even if
allowed.
a family member died, as it was
Wait,
containment
crying?
and expressions of joy. Crying aloud was forbidden, even if a family member died, as it was considered disrespectful to the leader's
What the
deaths.
fuck?
On the 10th anniversary of Kim Jong-il's death, the mourning period lasted 11 days, during which drinking, laughing, and shopping were prohibited. Even soldiers were not allowed to sleep, ensuring a solemn atmosphere throughout the country. Violators faced severe punishments, including arrest and harsh treatment in jail.
Random.
Along with these, February 16th, Kim Jong-il's birthday, and April 15th, Kim Il-sung's birthday, are state-sponsored national reverence days that ban the celebration of all weddings and personal milestones. Daily surveillance of home and life. Every day, the government's workers closely monitor their citizens, even to the point of 1984-esque listening devices, with homes being commonly wiretapped, smartphones monitored with periodic, undeletable
listening?
screenshots, and citizens taught to report all suspicious activity. As recently as September 2nd, 2024, this already advanced and complex surveillance system was expanded by 50% for domestic surveillance and doubled for overseas observation via a new $100 million high-tech facility, which is set to finish construction before the end of 2026. There are even claims that the new surveillance technology will surpass even that of Israel's Mossad or the American CIA. However, with
frick, wait.
$100 million, high-tech was expanded by 50% for domestic surveillance and doubled for overseas observation via a new $100 million high-tech facility, which is set to finish construction before the end of 2026. There are even claims that the new surveillance technology will surpass even that of Israel's Mossad or the American CIA. However, we have to remind ourselves that it's not just government authorities tracking people on the internet, even if it's for security reasons. Hackers and malicious actors are after your data too, and they want to use it for nefarious reasons. That's where NordVPN, today's sponsor, comes in. They've hooked me up with a special deal, a 2-year plan with 4 extra
Yum.
months free, using the custom link in the description or by scanning my QR code. NordVPN isn't just about basic online threat protection like
Do they
other
even
VPNs.
operate on money?
Thanks to their Threat Protection Pro system, they offer advanced protection from malware, phishing, scams, and even fake online shops that could scam you. Plus, they block ads and web trackers. And here's the cool part. Their features don't even need the VPN to be actively connected to work. Just enable them in the app. Another awesome feature is the Dark Web Monitor, which keeps an eye on hacker forums and shady corners of the internet to see if your data, like passwords, ends up for sale. You can get all of this through my custom link in the description and pinned comment. And if that wasn't enough, NordVPN is totally risk-free, since they have a 30-day money-back guarantee policy. So, huge thanks to NordVPN for sponsoring today's video, and don't forget to check out the custom link for the 2-year plan plus 4
there's
months
more.
free. Bicycle ban. Before 1992,
Bicycle ban.
bicycles were entirely banned in Pyongyang to create a tighter grip on domestic
Money.
travel and were seen as a symbol of
In Sri Lanka, they would discourage women from riding bicycles because they worry that it might tear the hymen and then like it would bring shame on the family on the first night if they find out like the sheets aren't red during her marriage night. It's something that was like quite prevalent at the time. Yeah,
of
Sri
backwardness.
Lankan,
They thought that they
bruh,
were
Sri Lankan mentality is like so hard to explain, man. So hard to explain.
inconsistent with what a modern socialist capital should look like. And though this ban has been partially lifted, the government keeps a strong hold on all citizen transportation. For example, when a high-ranking official's daughter died in a cycling accident, women for a time became not allowed to ride them in cities because it was seen as indecent. This was later officially lifted in 2012 due to being poorly enforced, though women still face fines and bicycle confiscation occasionally in certain areas. Enforcement of lifestyle. Citizens must adhere to a strict curfew in certain areas, especially around military zones, and they are usually used in order to show support and unity during mandatory events like birthday events for leaders. They do unpaid labor and community projects, or attend criticism meetings where citizens critique the ways that their own and their colleagues' behaviors are ideologically flawed. They also hold mass rallies where they are expected to praise the party and its leaders. Housing and employment regulation. Each citizen's home location and job are chosen for them by the government without the opportunity of choosing via the Songbun system previously mentioned. They can be demoted and even fired from their jobs if they are deemed disloyal, even if they were in the class of the most loyal and influential citizens who receive the privilege of living in Pyongyang. Even the citizens of Pyongyang need government permission to travel outside of their assigned areas, such as their hometown or city, as domestic travel is heavily restricted. This is partially done to ensure that those whom the government does not trust and are forced to relocate to more remote areas or are made to live in labor camps for re-education stay further away from the rest of society and don't come back. Government-approved hairstyles. The way you style your hair is very regulated, with both men and women only getting to select from 28 allowed hairstyles. These 28 hairstyles are the only hairstyles given as options in salons and barbershops, creating an environment of conformity. Anyone can report haircuts that fall outside the approved 10 styles for men and 18 styles for women. Married women are encouraged to keep their hair short, while single women are encouraged to wear it long. Regarding men, their hair is meant to be kept neat and short. Triplet policy. In order to ensure population growth, the government wrote into law incentives and controls for the upbringing of triplets, going so far as taking custody of all triplets in order to ensure loyalty to the party's ideology. Although this has more recently been less common, they used to do so because triplets are depicted as a symbol of national prosperity and growth, with parents who have triplets being seen as more loyal to the regime. They receive benefits like free housing, food, medicine, and even household goods. Pet restriction. Pre-1998, owning pets was seen as taboo and a Western trend. However, post-1998 foreign currency-based shops in Pyongyang started selling smaller breeds, and the former leader of the regime, Kim Jong-il, started telling the citizens they should keep pet dogs. Popularity of owning dogs steadily rose through the early 2000s, but in 2020, Kim Jong-un revoked the directive to own dogs, calling it a tainted trend by bourgeois ideology, and it became banned once more, with reports of dogs being seized from homes and euthanized, or even used as meat in restaurants due to a shortage of food. Schooling. Only government-run public schools are allowed in North Korea, with the majority of the focus being on praising the Kim family, learning to practice the state's ideology, and reporting anyone they find guilty of having suspicious thoughts to the government. They can even use public announcement speakers to cite the suspected person's name, address, and description. Students are also required to bring their own desk and furniture to schools since they are underfunded. And even at the age of 5, they must participate in forced manual labor and learn how to shoot and fight in case of American invaders. Strict border control. Armed soldiers prevent anyone from leaving or entering the country without the government's permission. Adding to this, North Korea's borders are heavily fortified with multiple layers of fences, barriers, landmines, cameras, and a multitude of stationed soldiers who were given a shoot-on-sight order to anyone trying to illegally cross. The South Korean border is very likely the most fortified border in the world, with recent developments only making this more true after North Korea has demolished both roads and railways that cross the demilitarized zone, and large trenches have been dug across the entire border in their place. Even their border with China is heavily protected, especially after the recent pandemic. Family names. No citizen is allowed to share a name with any member of the Kim family, with the belief that their names are reserved for people who have the highest dignity. The most recent report of this law being enforced on a large scale was February 2023, when authorities began to require all citizens named Ju-ai to change their name, as the current leader Kim Jong-un had given this name to his daughter. Cultural interests. All books, videos, music, and art must be approved by the state before they can be published. Adding on to this, all foreign media is strictly banned, with most cases of violators being imprisoned or, in some cases, executed. Internet access is extremely limited. The country's borders are reportedly lined with signal jammers in order to prevent any unwanted signals from reaching into or out of the country. Only certain government officials and institutions get full access, as the general populace only gets access to a domestic intranet. Remember to subscribe to NordVPN through my QR code or through the link in the description to get the 2-year plan plus 4 months free. And thanks for watching.
All right. Let's get this party started. Oh, I also want to see if I'm still facing this issue. Yeah, what the fuck? The phone is overheating. Let's see if I can use an alcohol swab to clean it out. Did I get a text? No. See, when I plug my USB to my phone, it just makes that sound. And it says like unplug the USB device or something about this is making your phone overheat. And I tried a bunch of different USB-Cs. Let's see if I clean it with an alcohol swab. It will fix the issue. And it's dirty. You must be super relieved, eh? And how did you know about, does your phone have edge bands? It's a S22 Ultra. As in, what's an edge band? Yeah, okay, that's what I'm using 2G. I don't know. I don't think my phone can do 2G. Or like, I've never seen it in the E stat. Actually, I think it can. I think I've seen it at E once. We can do up to 5G. All right, let's see if it makes a sound. What the fuck? Why? Is this happening? I'm just sticking the whole alcohol swab in there. Music. Bruh. I really hope. Fuck. That causes the interference. This is not looking good, man. Might need to get a thinner pin. I'm using one of those like sim tools to clean it. Might have to. Fuck me, man. The fuck? He has nails. He does have nails, but they're thick nails. Give me a sec. I'm gonna have to see if I can bother my mom while she's asleep. Get a pin. One sec. I've powered it off and on. Okay. Let's see if I power it off, will I be able to charge it? Yeah. Powering then hacking. No. This is a good phone. It's a nice phone. And it's from 3 years ago. So a little too soon for me to. I don't think Rice is going to be able to fix it. Yeah. It's charging when I power it off. Doesn't do key charging. Oh yeah, I could do that. Smart. Um, you know that Fractal gaming thing, right? They make chairs, and so they had like a PC building workshop that Code Girl and I attended in WitchCon, and they gave like a bag at the end of it, and the goodie bag included the Linus Tech Tips, like the tool set, the precision screwdriver set, a Fractal like wireless charger, thermal paste. Like it's a decent swag for like attending a PC building workshop. Anyways, I gave it to my dad. I don't know where he kept it. Resoldered? No. I just need a really thin pin to get in there because that sim tray thing is a little thick. All right, let's get back to this. Where was I? Yes, laser had 11-inch pin. Okay, hello cargo. Rust build system and package manager. Most Rustaceans use tool. A lot of tasks for you. Building code, downloading libraries, building libraries, dependencies. Easier to do. The vast majority of Rust use cargo. Seems you'll be using cargo too. Comes installed with Rust. Okay. Maybe. It just made me realize how rusty I am with programming. And why not go hard with like what's kind of trending? Also, Defias was like, use the book, it's a good way to learn. I'm like, all right, let's do it. The documentation for your method. Okay. All right. Cargo new. Wait, what? Okay. Named our project Hello Cargo. Cargo creates its files in a directory of the same name. Go into Hello Cargo directory and list the files. You'll see that Cargo has generated 2 files in one directory. Cargo toml and a source directory with the main RS file inside. It also initiated a new Git repo, Git ignore. Git files won't be auto-generated with what's inside the Git ignore. Target. Oh, okay. Generated if you run cargo new within an existing Git repo. Okay. The common version control system, you can change cargo new to use a different version control system or no version control system by using the VCS flag. Okay. Open Cargo toml in the text editor of your choice. Okay. Why does it say 2024? Package indicates following statements are configuring a package. We add more information as well. We'll add other sections. Next 3 lines said the configuration info cargo needs to compile your program name, version, edition of Rust to use. We'll talk about the edition key in Appendix E. Metadata, okay. Meaning users get a constant stream of new features. Release changes less often. Rust release smaller updates more frequently. Tiny changes add up. Now between 1 and 131, Rust has changed a lot. Here is so new Rust edition. Features that have landed into clear package, fully updated Octodoc and tooling. Okay. New edition brings incremental changes. Non-user, the new edition signals that some major advancements have landed, which make Rust worth another look. With developing Rust, new edition provides a rallying point for the project as a whole. At the time of writing, 4 Rust editions are available. Okay. 24 idioms. Okay. Okay. Keyboard's a little sticky, so I'm gonna like do a quick clean. Bum, bum, bum. We make fun of. Well, actually, Laser is gambling right now, so we make fun of Laser for gambling. And Clover Pit 3. Okay. Tomorrow I'll try to get this sorted. Hope no one contacts me. People are gonna contact me. Fuck. I'm gonna remove the sim. We'll see. Do I have pin? Okay, now we know what edition. We go into SRC. Hello world code. The top directory expects your source file to live in the SRC. Top level probably just for readme, license, and config. Anything else not related to the code. Is your project the place for everything? Everything's in its place. If you started a project that doesn't use cargo, as we did with Hello World, you can convert it to a project that does use cargo. Okay. Oh, in it. Now, let's look at what's different when we build and run Hello World. Cargo build. Can I do it from anywhere or do I do it from the top level? Cargo build. Can do it from inside. Okay. And it goes to. Yeah, that happened. Target. Oh, it made a couple files. Okay, wait. Cargo build. Compiling laser spin. Okay. Oh, it makes an exe for Windows. What? Very neat. Did you see that that Google made like a machine learning model that can many languages do that? Damn. I just never built on Windows to know that like when you build it on Windows, it automatically like does it for you without you having to explicitly say build it for Windows. Um, where was that? It was this Landu guy shit on it and gave the most terrible take. Landuk, Landuk, MP4. No, fuck. Where is it? File type. Oh yeah, Magica, AI-powered file detection system, and everything about it makes my eyes twitch. File type detection, isn't that what file extensions are for? I know it's a JPEG image because it has .jpeg at the end. Well, Google Magica uses complex, heavy AI systems instead of, file extensions. Seriously, check out the screenshot. It's using an AI system to tell us that a BMP file is a bitmap image, but never fear. They decided to rewrite Magica, which only now hit one in Rust because Rust. And then he did like another like as if he's talking to a chatbot when it is not a chatbot, it is not an LLM. It's a machine learning, a trained model. When yeah, but like if you know anything about security or cybersecurity, you know why you need something like this. The heck is going on? All right. Because cargo puts the binary in a directory named debug, you can run the executable with this command. All goes well, yeah. Create a new file at the top level, cargo lock. Not intended for manual editing. Okay. That version of dependencies. has done so the file is a bit sparse. You won't ever need to change this file manually. Cargo manages its contents for you. Okay, but we can also use cargo run to compile the code and run the resultant executable in one command. Nice. Nice. Cargo figured out that the files hadn't. Wait, notice this different output compiler. Notice figured out the files hadn't changed, so it didn't rebuild. It just ran. Wait. All right. And you would have seen this output. Yes. So uses cargo check. It builds and tests. Kind of like a check to see if the code can run. When you're checking your work, you can speed up the process of letting you know if it will still compile, or if it can compile. Run cargo periodically as they write their own program, make sure it compiles. Then they run cargo build when they're ready to use the executable. We can create a project using cargo new. Okay. Instead of saving the result, cargo stores it in target debug. And using cargo command same no matter which operator. Yeah. Release, you can use cargo build release. And that will be in target release. So what's the difference between the debug and the release? Optimizations, okay. Turning them on lengthens the time it takes for your program to compile, okay. Well, there are two different profiles, one for dev, one if you want to rebuild quickly and often, another for building the final program you give to the user that won't be rebuilt repeatedly and that will run as fast as possible. For benchmarking code's runtime, be sure to run some optimization flags, okay. Benchmark with the executable in, okay, cargo as convention. With simple projects, cargo doesn't provide a lot of value over using Rusty, but it will prove its worth as your programs become more intricate. Once programs grow to multiple files or need a dependency, it's much easier to let cargo coordinate the build. Even though this project is simple, it now uses much of the real tooling you use in the rest of your Rust career. Damn, I just started a career in Rust. In fact, to work on any existing projects, you can use the following commands to check out the code using Git. Change that to projects directory and build. Git clone. Wait. And or you can use command gd cargo build. Day one, you can beat NSD. Yes. I'm doing it out of spite now. Let's get this music bot set up. Spotify music bot music streamer bot. Is this the good one? Mustache Maniac. I guess that is it, eh? Okay. Can be downloaded from Ko-fi. Oh. Is it free? I'd like to support, but I need to make sure it works. Zero. Do Let's do Loki Abu. Oh, or just Abu. Okay, Spotify dev. Log in. Google. Okay. Dashboard drop down. Accept. Oh, damn. I already made an app. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's delete this because it doesn't work anymore. Can I delete this? Okay. Streamer.bot. Twitch chat song requests. Okay. Okay. Now press the setting button to take advantage settings. Where? No settings. Metrics. Locations. Okay, I just need the client secret. Okay, you may close a browser. Setting it up. Okay. Streamer bot. Import. Leaked. All right. Like my checklist of Windows restore. This is all. Yeah, be fine. All right. Now, what's the next step? I have to disable these guys. Can I delete these? Song request music enabled. Can I? I'll just disable them. Crazy that I can't bulk disable. Okay. 26 actions. Holy moly. All right. Commands. Song requests, all of these disabled. Good. Damn it. Okay. Now, what next? You found Rust mention hello a context. Yeah, I began my Rust learning journey today. I got nerd sniped. Stream Deck buttons. Oh, what do these do? Where did I put the key? Making your first project with it. Very cool. Let's go. Good for you, man. We're starting our journey together. Where did I put the key? All right, let's watch this video. I'm just trying to set up this music bot. Oh, you can adjust the volume as well. Okay. Yeah, I just don't understand why I need the client secret though. Okay. Client ID Atlas. No. So where do I put the client keys? See the video. Take care, Neil Pointer. Thanks for hanging. See you later. Library.
Hey! Hey!
Boom.
This is library.
It's a test trigger. So hard as a web dev, but so powerful once you achieve progress. What anyone can beat. um, I'm not a web dev. I've done a bit of web dev work, but this was with Flask Python. This was 7 years ago. But I've done more tooling and like just like was like API headers, more data processing stuff. I'm not a dev, so and I'm coding after around 7 years. Very rusty. Getting into Rust. Okay, let's look at triggers. What does that do? Oh, wait. There you go. Let me enter this. And then no. Oh. Oh, so if I just trigger again, role restriction for song requests. Everyone submits which role you'd like if you don't want. Okay, max number of requests per user. What do you mean? Allow voting to skip songs. Length. Okay, I'll deal with these later. Allow YouTube song list. Oh, chat settings. Okay. Become a maniac today. Very cool. Thank you, Mr. Maniac. What? Did it get added to my queue? Yes, it did. All right. What are the other commands? How do I want? What if I want to force now? No. Commands. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like figure out the permissions thing as well. Song request. I don't like how it doesn't confirm that a song got added. Like my YouTube music bot did that. You know, I'll probably look for another solution. It has to. Not great design, yeah. Yeah, new song request added. Why did this work? Yeah, maybe it's a little outdated. All right. Anyways, we have something. All right, let's do one more lesson and call it a day. Hit the 4-hour mark. Guessing game. All right. These are a few common Rust concepts. By showing you how to use the Minidio program, you'll learn about let, match, method, associated function, external crates, and more in the following chapters. Explore these ideas in more detail. Chapter you'll just practice the fundamentals. Classic beginner programming problem. A guessing game. Here's how it works. Program will generate a random integer between 1 and 10, 100. Will then prompt the player to enter a guess. After guess is entered, program will indicate low, too low or too high. All right. Okay. Chat wouldn't understand, wants to help her out with dinner? Yeah, go for it. Have a good rest of your day, man. Thanks for the lurk and thanks for hanging out and the script and nerds sniping me. Yeah. Cargo run. What's a single guess? Enter code listing 2 1 source main RS. Okay. Pum. What the fuck? Why? Why? Damn it. Um, paste via SSH me in neovim. Oh. Yeah. Standard input output. Okay. Prelude. You see everything in it in the standard library documentation. I am kind of tired. I'm gonna call it.